Hello and welcome to my channel. How are you doing? This is Gracia and you're welcome to Love Pep Talk with Gracia Michaels. If this is the first time you're seeing my face, you're welcome. It's so good to have you. And if you're returning, like this is not the first time, wow, welcome. Thank you so much for clicking again to watch this video. I am super grateful. Thank you guys. Please go ahead and like this video, subscribe to this channel because I promise you will be blessed on this channel. And I just want you to consider me that friend who would always give you a pat in the back and tell you it's going to be okay. That's what Love Pep Talk is all about. Like I discovered that in our world, we all need somebody to just give us a positive remark, and we can do it. We can just get up and do what has been in our heart to do. Just someone to tell us that it's fine, it's going to be okay. Okay. So thank you so much. I don't know, it's a little hot where I am, so I kind of am sweating, but don't mind me. I'm fine, I'm good. I just needed to come out here and tell you to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. I know this sounds cliche, like it's something that you must have heard every once in a while, but trust me, guys, most of the time as individuals, we have weights we're carrying. If we can see with like a subconscious eye, like a sixth eye, or like from our sixth sense, we discover that most people move around with lots of weights. And what those weights are baggages. Those weights are like, near misses, errors, issues of the past that have trailed us, followed us, that we did not consciously let go of. And guess what? These are quicksands. These are like pebbles in our shoe. They don't let us move as fast as we want to move. These are like, heavy weights we're carrying, and yet we want to run a marathon. We want to go on a sprint race. It's not possible. And we've had them for years, just going on with them for so long, stretching ourselves, pushing ourselves, and we feel this resistance, and we don't know it's coming from within us because of things possibly we did or did not do in our past that have affected us in the present, and it wants to steal our future. Guys, don't let that happen. Don't let that happen to you. For a long while, like after I made up my mind I was going to do this YouTube stuff really seriously, I kept searching through the archives, going through my mind and praying about things to talk about on this channel, because I realized that if I'm going to be out here in front of a camera, I need to be a blessing. I need to be saying something sensible that will bless somebody. And so I have a list of topics. I have my journal here where I have topics, different topics that was impressed in my spirit, to talk about. And then realizing I needed to shoot a video for today, I kept asking, Lord, what am I going to talk about? And it kept clearly, came around these lines, but clearly I got it to talk about self forgiveness, because many people are in that shoe. Yeah, I used to be there. I used to be there because of some issues I faced in life. I'm going to give you an example. On this channel, I will be a little vulnerable. I'm going to open up a lot about myself, because I find out when people hear experiences, life experiences from people, and see them still seated and in their right mind, it gives a lot of strength to the hearer, because I'm not just going to tell you something that happened, um, vaguely, but something that happened to me, like an example. So when you see that, look, she came out of it despite, what happened, then I guess you can also look at yourself and say, okay, I'm going to come out of mine as well. Okay, now let me tell you the story of how I lost my mom in 2013. Yes, 2013, my mom was sick, and we're not living in the same city at the time, and I needed to travel to just go see her and be with her for a while, just take care of her. I'd done that earlier and I had to travel back because I was working in the city where I was living in, and she was in a different city, a city where I grew up. And it was always in my mind, oh, you need to travel, go see mom and all that. And because of some issues I'm not going to disclose at this point, with me personally, I couldn't travel as I wanted. But my spirit, my mind was so strongly on her, like to travel and go see her and, just be with her. Guys, I even reached out to someone, a family friend. Oh, please go check on my mom, see how she's doing. And my mom, the person she was at the time, she didn't, communicate what she was really feeling at the time, how she was feeling. But 2 days later, when I had planned to travel, I even told the people I was staying with, like my neighbors and all that, oh, I have to travel with my mom. I heard my mom passed. Guys, that was so, so, so painful for me because I started to think of it. Oh my God. If I traveled, maybe I would have given her some strength. If I had been there by her side, maybe something would have happened. This was in 2013. Something would have happened to keep her stronger or whatever. I never got to see her alive. I went and she was already taken to the morgue. And it started for me, guys. I started to grieve. Not only grieving the loss of my beloved mother, but I became regretful. I became full of regrets. I became full of self-hate almost because I was almost like, what did you do? I couldn't get myself to forgive myself for not traveling. Like if I'd only just gone, why did you just stay back? Why did you? Oh, guys, it took me a while and it took me prayers with time. It took me to a place of just allowing God heal my heart and to know that I also had my reasons for not traveling. Like, I wish I'd traveled. Yes, I know I do. I wish I'd, just taken the risk. But I know, like, I can't just continue to live in this box of regrets. It was draining me. It was weighing me down. It was making me feel lost. It took prayers, the word, hearing teachings, and then I remember that, the mother that I was grieving, that I didn't go to see, would have loved me to be happy. She would have wanted me to carry on with my life, and God knows all things. So much as I felt bad and I didn't let it swallow me, suck me in anymore. I didn't let it take over my life the way it wanted to because that was exactly what it was doing at the time. It was doing that. I was always unhappy. And when you're unhappy from the inside of you, it flows out. When you're unhappy, it flows out of you. Please forgive me. The horn that just blared, I can't help it for now, but I know it's going to get better. Anyways, when you are in self regret, it's inside of you, it flows out. Before you know it, you could get bitter. You could start to, oh my God, it keeps going. I pray they stop soon and they don't continue to, intrude in this video. But guys, I'm saying forgive yourself. Because if you keep that hurt in your heart, whatever it is, it could be any situation, if you keep it in your heart and then it breeds and continues to go on like that, it could lead to self-hate, and that would more or less cripple you from doing those things that will push you forward in life. It will cripple you from making decisions and taking actions that will propel you in your future towards success, towards achieving your goals. It will rob you of your potentials because most of the time what even happens is um, when we're in a state of emotional disturbance, um, even the things you can do well, you're not doing them anymore. Even those things that you're good at, you find that they're not flowing. You're not yourself. Okay, it's an emotional issue. It's like a mental health problem that needs to be treated, and the only person that can do anything about it is you. Guys, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Think about the issue, whatever happened, and let's go. Like, actually tell yourself, I've learned from this issue. I've learned from it. Oh, I wish I'd done something better. I wish I'd done things differently. I wish I'd taken the action I needed to take. But it's okay. I'm alive and I'm going to try better. I'm going to receive grace to do better next time. I'm not going to let this weigh me down, suck me in, or just keep me halted and grounded in life, and move on and enjoy your glorious life in God. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. I'm glad I had this talk with you guys. I'm root- I beg your pardon. I'm rooting for you. I'm wishing you the very best. I know that it's going to get better, no matter what it was. Talk it at the foot of the master. Keep it out of the way, and just trust God and keep going. Okay. Forgive yourself. That's why we have the Holy Spirit. He helps us. If it's so difficult for you, you could get if you get some kind of help. It's not it's not strange. Like if you're in my part of the world, you find out that most people are a little disturbed when they talk about mental health issues. They think till you're stuck, raving mad. No, not necessarily. It could just be just someone to talk to you. You know, someone to hold your hand and tell you, guy, girl, it wasn't really your fault. Even if it was your fault, forgive yourself. It's okay. Okay, life goes on, okay? God bless you. Thank you so much for listening. And please like this video, subscribe, and drop a comment. Tell me something. Just share with me what this video reminds you of or what it has done for you. And then see you at my next video. Bye.